let's introduce our next set of combatants. Introducing first, fighting out of our blue corner, Wes Armstrong!
Wes Armstrong, 2-0, undefeated, coming out of Immortal Martial Arts in Lewis Center, Ohio. Fighting out of Blacklick in Ohio also. Number 5 heavyweight. This dude's got it going on. Coming off a very close majority decision win at AFP 103 and got a first round finish at AFP 101.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he had a heck of a fight at AFP 103.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, the name of the gym himself, the immortal Matt Brown in his corner behind him. Woo. And I'll tell you what, he had a heck of a fight last time out at AFP. Majority decision, scrap back and forth the entire time. And I know he was excited to get back in the cage. Big, take a punch, give a punch. Excited for Wes Armstrong to see if he can't take it to 3-0.
Yeah, because exactly at AFP 103, he had a really rough first round. Got a big old goose egg on his eye. Wasn't looking very promising, but he held it together and ended up coming back and getting the win, man.
Yeah.
Takes a lot.
Took over the second couple, those last 2 rounds. And see kind of your eyes swell up and close and realize you can't see out of it for the first time. It'd be a scary thing for fighters. Wes Armstrong handled that greatly. He went through it, made himself grind to a decision. He looks healed and healthy. And you know what? He was a showman about it too. Stuck the little energy drink can on it. So he knows how to play to a crowd a bit.
But this man has definitely made a statement so far in this organization in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, and you know, you start to get the 3-0, 4-0 in your amateur career, all of a sudden you can start getting those amateur title shots. And while it's not a pro title, it tells you something. It means that they think highly of you. They think that you can make it to the next level.
Definitely coming out of Immortal Martial Arts. His coach, as you say, is Immortal Matt Brown. What else could you ask for with skill to learn from?
You're going to learn outstanding clinch. You're going to learn outstanding strength.
In his opponent, fighting out of our red corner, Alfred the Inspector Danso!
Alfred the Inspector Danso. Also undefeated, 1-0. Another independent fighter on this card. There's been a lot of them on this card. A couple of them have came out on top.
Yeah. 5'9", 254, I believe we said. A very thick, heavy, powerful heavyweight. And he's vibing out. He's ready to go. Feeling himself.
Look at his coach. He's like, oh yeah.
Get it. And you know what? That's what you like to see. A guy that's loose, a guy that's ready to go. 1-0.
But Alfred Danso did have a bout that got canceled just in November 22nd. So you know he's in shape. Probably kept it rolling. Got a round 3 finish in August of this year also. So he's very active in the cage, keeps it rolling.
Yeah, you know, I'd say he didn't have to worry about the weight cut over Thanksgiving, but hey, we got heavyweights, so they ain't never got to worry about that weight cut anyway.
Most of them.
Yes. We have our Huggy Bears and our Tai Tuivasas. Take that gold chain off, we can give it to you back and get the victory.
Right. Definitely taking in the moment, loving every bit of it. Love it when you see them fully enjoying the moment, not so serious all the time.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the different styles from different fighters, whether they want to be loose while they walk out, whether they want to be focused, whether they want to touch their corners, if they want to sing the walkout song. I was very superstitious throughout my fight career. My hugs all took place in the back. The next person I wanted to, the second the fight started and they called my name, the next person I wanted to touch was the person I was going to touch in the cage.
Understandable.
I also got slapped across the face really hard by my coach, so I didn't want to touch anyone after that. So. But you have some guys, right, that want to keep it loose to the very second. That's Danso, obviously. He wants to vibe. He wants to dance. He wants to jam out. And once that cage door closes, then the fun starts.
Danso walking up to the cage. Looks like he switched a little bit. Very focused now.
This bout is brought to you by Hatterstash. Introducing first, fighting out of our blue corner with an undefeated MMA record of 2 wins and no losses, standing at 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighing in at 258.5 pounds, representing immortal martial arts by way of Black Lick, Ohio, it's Wes Armstrong! In his opponent, fighting out of our red corner, an undefeated MMA fighter with 1 win and no losses, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing in at 265 pounds. An independent fighter representing Columbus, Ohio, it's Alfred Danso!
What a swing there from Alfred Danso after he stepped in the cage, lock and load mode, baby.
Yeah, I think we've seen
Wow.
that demeanor shift immediately. He
Wow.
is locked in and focused.
Kind of scary, man. Switch like that. Here we go. Your heavyweight bout here, AFP 104.
And they take the center immediately and throw big.
Wes Armstrong getting him up against the cage.
And that's smart. Make yourself wear on him. It's hard to land a knockout punch if you're having to carry 265 pounds. He's got that leg up. He's going to try to pull him to the ground.
Ends up getting him down to the ground. Nope. Still scrambling. Oh my gosh. Ends
right
up in
into
full mount.
mount. That is a bad spot for Danso. Looking to isolate an arm and land big punches now.
Got one arm pinned. Danso in a very bad position here. Very early, 2 minutes to go. Wes Armstrong has a lot of time to work, and he knows how to take advantage of his position from his last few bouts.
Definitely. He's got heavy position right now. He's thinking about the armbar a little bit. I'd rather just see him posture up at this point. You are on top. Now his head's against the fence too.
Starting
That's
to
a
tee
tough
off,
spot to
opening
get.
up. Gives up his back.
Yep, and the rear naked choke can sink right in. Flattens him out, and you ain't even got to lock in. Just start punching. Cross those feet and throw those hands so the ref has to stop it.
Ooh, cinched it in. I think that's under the chin.
Yep, I think he's going for the rear naked choke. There it is. That is deep.
Very
He's
tight.
stretched out, flattened out.
There he goes.
And there's the tap.
All it takes for Armstrong to get the win is 1 minute and 40 seconds here at AFP 104. Wow.
A very impressive finish from Wes Armstrong there. Took the fight to the ground, steps over mount immediately. The second they go to turn over, he sinks in his hooks, he gets the rear naked choke, and he gets the finish.
I really love how Wes Armstrong could have really opened up, and instead he stayed patient, controlled the position. Danso had to give his back up to try to get off the ground, and Wes Armstrong takes full advantage of it to get a finish.
Yeah, it's one of those positions where you could open up, potentially lose position, get a scramble back to your feet, or you can lock it down, maintain where you
Cleveland,
are.
Ohio, your winner of this bout at 1 minute and 47 seconds of the very first round by way of submission. Fighting out of our blue corner, Wes Armstrong!
Another quick finish here at AFP. The bouts they put together tonight, my friends. So Kraken, American Fight Promotions on Spectation Sports is brought to you by Kraken. Crypto made simple. Kraken's tools help you trade smarter. Scan the QR code to begin securely investing in cryptocurrency with Kraken, the trusted platform for smarter investing.